So the home buying process. So when you buy a house, there's a certain number of people or services that you're going to be using. So let's define those members of your home buying team. Well, you've got your real estate agent. The real estate agent is the person that goes out and shows you property, lets you into the property to check it out. They're sending you listings. They're giving you advice. They're writing offers. And one thing to understand in our market here in California, the real estate agent is paid for by the seller. In almost all cases, the seller pays the commission for the real estate agents, both the listing side and the selling side or the buy side. You've got your loan officer. That's us, all right, mortgage brokers, loan officers that are going to pre-approve you, make sure that you can obtain the financing when you get a property in contract, and then they help you get pre-approved and advise you on all the financial aspects of your mortgage. A lot of people, when they do a mortgage, they're singly the most important and the biggest financial transaction that they will ever do in their life. And it's very important to make sure that you find a loan officer that you trust, that you like, that gets back to you, that gives you good advice. You've got a home inspector. Now don't run out and look up home inspector in the yellow pages or online. Googling that, it's usually not necessary to go out and hire your own home inspector except in a few cases. Usually the real estate agent is going to be the person that helps you with a home inspector that they've used in the past that they trust. And a home inspection might be anywhere from $250 to $400, give or take, depending on the property and property type. And an appraiser and a surveyor. Let me talk about appraiser really quick. The appraiser is almost always hired by the bank unless there are certain types of transactions that you might need decide to do multiple appraisals, or you might have an existing appraisal. But basically the loan officer is going to be responsible for hiring an independent appraisal. A surveyor is only going to be found in rural type properties, or even and it's very uncommon in California to have that because of the way the properties and title insurance works. So in other states you'll see surveys. In California you'll almost never see them except on very rare occasions. Your insurance agent, so if you've got car insurance or other insurance, you may already have an agent that can help you with homeowners policy. So you'll need a fire policy. You may also, if you buy a property that's in a floodplain, need flood insurance. And those are things that the insurance agent will help with. In other cases, the loan officer or the real estate agent may refer you to insurance agents to get comparison or competitive bids towards that policy. You're going to be paying for an entire year's policy at closing, so 12 months up front. So it's something that we want to get started on immediately after you have an accepted contract. And then title, escrow, and escrow officer. Sorry, there's kind of two categories, but we lump them into one. These are companies like First American, Fidelity, Old Republic, and so on. So title insurance is what ensures that the property, when you purchase it, it's free of defects to the title or the ownership, if you will. In other words, you're going to be owning it in full, except for the mortgage, if you have one. And your escrow officer is the person that manages the process of closing and recording the transaction. They're taking your money, your down payment and closing costs. They're taking the lender's mortgage, and they're taking that, combining that, paying off the lender on the seller and paying off the seller and so forth. So that's a bit about the home buying team and home buying processes laid out. There's really only two things that you need to worry about, and that is your real estate agent and your loan officer. So keep that in mind. You don't need to worry too much about the rest of that. So switch colors there. I knew that was going to happen. So in any case, let's motor on here.